Angelina was a bandit trainer in the circus. That evening, the circus was completing its tour with a grandiose performance in our own little town. I was only an hour's drive from my hometown and almost felt the warmth of my sweetheart's embrace when suddenly... a psycho bear jumps out of nowhere and throws itself on my shoulder. As a result of a near heart attack, I lost consciousness for a while. My hauler pulled off the road and crashed straight into a billboard. When I came to my senses, I realized I'd have to get to town on foot.
Yeah, like the art style reminds me a lot of Ren and Stimpy. It reminds me of it's this artist I know of, and I can't think of his damn name. It's gonna bug me. He's a surrealism artist.
What the heck is going on? Am I just crazy, or did a circus bear just wreck my truck? I've never seen anything like this. Something fishy is going on here. Regardless, it's no good in standing around. I've got to get to the closest town. The road is so dark here, better take my pace.
Hey, Miss J, how you doing? Just gonna say, is those pigs rocking ham hocks? But they are. Hey, Sleeve. I don't know.
Danger.
Danger.
Nope. Yeah. There's something about this game, though. I like it so far. It just has some issues when it comes to some of the enemies. Like, it just feels like the pace of the enemies are just all over the freaking place. There's no balance in that set pace at all. Like, it's just sort of like you're expected to dodge certain enemies, but you can't.
Catch my baby.
And sometimes a grenade launch, or a grenade in general, does not activate. Like that bear Good luck getting past that bear. Real question is, why the heck is Yogi Bear riding a unicycle? Yeah, see, that bear is almost impossible to get past. Yeah, you have to take a hit from him. There's no dodge mechanic. There's nothing like that. I'm doing pretty excellent though. I'm actually thinking in my head at the moment this game. Oh my sweet Angie, I hope you're alright. I'm so close to the circus I can almost see you. We'll be together soon. Hold on, babe. Dad is almost there. I'll do whatever it takes to kiss your rosy cheeks. Aww. What the fuck? What kind of shitty ass backwoods town is this motherfucker living in? I'm getting the hell out of this shithole. Okay, blood up. Are they dropping swordfish? This is like Redneck Rampage on steroids. Ow. You bovines.
Rock and roll, my baby.
Dino. Otherwise, it feels a lot. I just got myself killed because I threw that. And it feels a lot like Metal Slug, and I think that's obviously the approach they were going for with this. What? You're shitting me. Yeah, the enemy placement again, it's like, I understand they're trying to go with that whole Metal Slug challenge thing there, but it's, some of it doesn't feel as smooth. Like, Metal Slugs had a really strategic way they did theirs. And again, this is not a knock against this game at all, it's actually fun. But just that tweak they need to do with certain enemy placement. It just feels very random. Oh, this is a lot more forgiving in terms of versus Metal Slug, because you do have a health bar. I got rocked. I don't know. He must have had a really bad day on the road. And the fact that he has like glowing shotguns around laying around this damn city here, his town, that's another thing to point out. And rocket launchers and everything. Man, them mosquitoes must be vicious. The Molotov cocktails, you got flamethrowers everywhere. That right there is the hot button question. Why the hell is Seagull's carrying around big ass swordfish? But again, it's a game I can't take too seriously, but it's still... What? Promise me a good time. What? Yeah, you got some enemies that kind of glitching off the map there. They'll only stand there for like weeks. Yeah, like those guys right there. He was just hanging off the map there for a hot minute. And somehow I threw a grenade on the other side of that. Yeah, now it's glitching out. Oh shit. Yeah, like the guy throwing Molotov cocktails there, he's like glitching out like crazy. Yeah, it's like the checkpoint, you're stuck doing all this shit again. Because again, I don't mind a good challenge. And I mean, a lot of the elements they threw in here is really fair versus it all. You know, you got the decent size of a health pool. At least 4 shots, or 4 or 5 shots you can take. But then you have a lot of ghosting in terms of the controls, or the interactions of the actions in general, where you'll be using something like this, and then 10 minutes later, or 2 moments later, like doing it again out of nowhere, and you only pressed it once. And I made sure to check my computer always, every single time, to make sure my computer isn't overperforming and all that. And it's usually just this game itself. It seems like it just has a few glitches here and there. With input. Otherwise, the game looks excellent. The visuals look great. If they can smooth out those control issues and some of the bouncing and some of the enemies, I think it'd be a superb game. I mean, the idea and theme's already wild, and I love it. It's just something I think if they can get that perfect, that's it. Like, they got themselves a breadwinner right there. But certainly the artist who worked on this game is certainly very talented. Very Ren and Stimpy like. Redneck Rampage meets Ren and Stimpy. Meets Metal Slug. I mean, that's all you can really say about this game. But again, as I said before, the only thing I can conclude is that if they can smooth out that balance issue, get some of that, like when you do a command, sometimes it'll ghost, and then a moment later do it again. It'll repeat itself out of nowhere, and you didn't even press it multiple times. So if they can get those all patched out, Groovy Milk has a winner, in my books. But that's Creepy Road. If you love yourself some Metal Slug, definitely keep your eye out on the game. If you can overlook those issues I had personally, then you'd probably love the game a hell of a lot more than I did. I do like the game, though. I do like the game. The game is actually quality to me. I'm a sucker for a solid Metal Slug style game. That's my bias to a point with this said opinion. But other than that, I like it. In any story that a trucker goes off and just blasts evil creatures, that's always a winner to me. Well, it brings me right back to Big Trouble, Little China, and that makes me happy. So I'm not certain that that's really what the developers are aiming for the character theme, or they're just suddenly had in their head a truck